Guys, so the Minister of Communication, Digital Technology and Innovations, Honorable Sam Jatta George, has given Multi-Choice Group, the owners of DSTV, an additional 30-day grace period to reduce their prices. Otherwise, they will be suspended and prevented from operating in the country. Here is why.
Well, I made it clear when I did my accountability series that if they did not come to us with a reduction for the Ghanaian people, I had made a request for 30%. If they did not do that, I was going to trigger the suspension.
30% or nothing less?
That's my ask, 30%. And there's a reason behind the 30%. Some people have said, oh, why don't you do 10%, 15%? In April this year, Multi-Choice increased their prices by 15% in April this year. At that time, the cedi had appreciated by about 10% against the dollar. What was the reason for Multi-Choice's increases over the last 8 years? Depreciation of the cedi, high interest rates, instability of the currency. As of April this year that they did a 15% increase, we had stability of the currency and appreciation of the currency. We had dropping inflation rates. The macroeconomic indicators were looking better. So there was absolutely no justification for that 15%. So I'm reversing that 15% and then demanding a further 15% for the Ghanaian people. So,
and this is non-negotiable.
They have said to me that they have a position that says we are not going to drop by even 1 cent. And I've said to them, and you see, my advice to businesses is don't fight your regulator. You can't fight a regulator and win. I have taken steps, and you see, when I say that I have engaged, I've gone as far as speaking to the South African Minister for ICT, Suli Matlasi, to speak to them. But Multi-Choice is taking a recalcitrant position because they think, and it's wrong calculation, that the Ghanaian people will turn on Sam George because of the EPL. But you see, as a regulator, we have a responsibility where there is a monopoly to act in the interest of the people. And this behavior is not the first time. In 2023, in Malawi, the ministry there, in fact, in that case, they just shut them down, asked them to leave because the prices were exorbitant. Multi-Choice went to court, sued the government, went to court, lost the case, and 4 months later came back, offered 1 week free for every subscriber, and dropped the prices. In Liberia, in 2023 as well, there was a similar agitation. They slashed the premium package by $30 and the lower packages by $17. In Nigeria, in 2024, they announced an increase. In Nigeria, they have a consumer protection agency. They went to court, sued Multi-Choice, and got the court to rule against Multi-Choice.